evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris is back for some more Hearthstone arena action. In my last video, you got to see me poop out at 6 wins after going 6-0 as a hunter. I then lost 3 times in a row, twice to a warrior named Bumfire. Now, I've played Paladin pretty recently. Druid actually wasn't too long ago. My oldest class, I think, of these 3 that I haven't made a video for is actually the warrior. So let's go ahead and see if we can have some luck with the warrior, now that the Battle Rage card is not as good as it used to be. Always gotta remember to turn my sound down. Alright, starting off with a rare, and it's a good one. I think you gotta grab the Argent Commander here. This one, I think, of all like the 6-mana cards, is the one that I'm most often just like, oh, fuck! Not that! Armor Smith can give you an insane amount of life, and Ancient Mage can give you spell damage on a somewhat beefy body, but the Argent Commander just swings the tide. Alright, well, rather than grab a mostly generic 3-2 for 2, let's grab Execute. It's nice to make sure you have one of these, because sometimes it's your only out as a warrior against big stuff. Here, let's flood the board a little bit with the Razorfang Hunter. I don't like this guy too much, and this guy's a pretty good 5-drop, but it's nice to have some nice 3-drops as well. Oh no! Why did they all have to be in the same pack? So the Raid Leader works nicely with the Hunter, but I mean, it's a way huge cut below these 2 cards. So Kor'kron Elite is just really, really amazing by itself. On the turn you play it, no questions asked. Warsong Commander, if your opponent leaves it alone, will just win you the game. So this one is easier to kill without having any impact on the game. Like a Kor'kron Elite will at least swing for 4 damage or whatever before it dies, whereas this might just die. But I think the Warsong Commander has the bigger upside, so we're going to go ahead and pick it up. Okay, we got a big card here no matter what we take. I'll take the Frostwolf Warlord. It potentially is going to be smaller than the Ventricle Mercenary, but without the drawback. So I'd rather take that if I can. Okay, well here we have a form of removal. Execute actually is a nice combo with the Elven Archer. You can play the Archer and then Execute, but I'm going to grab the Wolf Rider here. It's just generally the best card. You play 3 mana, deal 3 damage. It's pretty fine. Okay, well, we're grabbing a really mediocre card here. God, I wish this were like a Kor'kron Elite or something. That would be great, but no. Oh my god, this draft is treating me somewhat unkindly. I just can't stomach this thing. It's so bad. I guess we're taking the Reckless Rocketeer. I don't need spell damage. I already have plenty of 3-drops. I don't want a mediocre one. Yeah, it's going to be the Reckless Rocketeer. Okay. And of course, we have 2 amazing cards in the same pack, the Harvest Golem and the Dwarf. Gotta take the Dwarf here. This thing is just so good. So backbreaking. We get to have a Legendary, so we can take a really expensive one. Or we could take Leroy Jenkins. Now, Leroy Jenkins, I'm going to take a bit of a gamble and hope I can pick up a Whirlwind sometimes later in the draft. If you can do that, then you can kill off these 2 1/1 whelps that your opponent gets pretty easily and swing in for 6. Even if you can't deal with them, it's like a Fireball, kind of, sort of. So he's pretty cool to have. Alright, we can take Slam, which is removal, or Chillwind Yeti, which is a premier 4-drop. Actually, as good as Slam is, and as much of a combo as it is with Execute, let's not miss a chance to get Yeti. This is such a good card. I think it's worth having over a sort of mediocre removal card. Alright, well, take another Argent Commander. No problemo. The Weaponsmith, we've seen it be bad on this channel, but we've also seen it be amazing, so we're gonna grab that up. Well, I have 0 2-drops. The Gurubashi is certainly nice, but let's make sure we have something to play at 2 mana. And here's that Whirlwind we were hoping for. Woo! Another Whirlwind? I don't think I can take another Whirlwind over a Gurubashi Berserker. That seems pretty weak. Okay, Fiery War Axe. Oh, everything's in the same pack. Man, I wish you could just like selectively edit. Like, let's see, how about this Silverback Patriarch? Yeah, let's make that an Arcanite Reaper. Okay. And this Reckless Rocketeer, yeah, how about we make that a Harvest Golem? Okay, great, thanks. And I'll take the Fiery War Axe now. But no, alas. I don't want another one of these. I think I will take a Slam here. Having 2s can be really awkward sometimes, and the 2/2 weapons sometimes doesn't really cut the mustard. But Slam is a good combo with Execute. I want to make sure I have 1 in my deck, and, you know, sometimes you can just basically 2 for 1 an opponent's creature, and it's not card at disadvantage because you drew a card from the Slam. Okay. I'll take the Ironfur Grizzly. I have expounded before in my love affair for this creature. Earthen Ring Farseer, health gain is nice, but I am a warrior, so I might as well play to my strengths. I've got health gain built in, so I don't need to worry about this as much. And this is great, of course, but let's make sure we get some taunt. Okay. Twilight Drake, I'm just honestly not that big of a fan of. It can be silenced down to 1 health, and it's basically like a Chillwind Yeti. Let's grab the Injured Blade Master. This, if I do end up taking a Battle Rage combos with that nicely because it comes into play damaged, and a 4-3 for 3 is quite aggressive and quite strong. I mean, think about it. It hits as hard as a Twilight Drake, but it's 1 mana cheaper. So yes, it has a lot less health, but, you know, it's the aggressive potential that I love. Whirlwind. I don't want to take another Whirlwind at the expense of a Stormwind Champion. We could use another expensive card. We got, what, 5 mana and up creatures? Stormwind Champion's pretty great. We'll take it. Fiery War Axe. I don't know what I would take over a Fiery War Axe under any circumstances. And Stampeding Kodo, my love. My one and only. Let's take an Acolyte of Pain, get some more card draw in here. That seems good. Heroic Strike is removal. Wrathy Weaponsmith is nice, but let's just take the more direct form of removal here. Rampage I haven't had much luck with. I'll take a Cleave. I don't like this card too much, but having one is okay. Sometimes it is a blowout. Here we have to make an interesting choice. I'm not a fan of this Booty Bay, but one of these two. So this is the more defensive creature, protect my earlier stuff. This is more aggressive. Let me take a look how much taunt I have. I've got the shitty monkey and the grizzly, which is fine. No Senjins in this deck. Yeah, we'll take a Taunter. I think another one would be nice. So we have a pretty good rare. All of these are fine. The Abomination is taunt and board clear, kind of all in one nasty-ass, fleshy, sewn-together package. Mortal Strike is removal, although it kind of sucks. 4 damage for 4 mana is not something I'm super thrilled with. Let's take the Knife Juggler. I just haven't, you know what, I just stone cold haven't played with a Knife Juggler in a while. That's a fun card. Let's just grab it right here. That's nice. 2 picks left in the draft. We get our first Silence. That's great. And as much of a pimp as an Ancient Mage is, let's grab the Immortal Strike here. It can be a finisher sometimes. And, you know, 4 mana for 4 damage isn't great, but sometimes it's what you need. Let's take a sip of Good Luck Peppermint Tea. It's so cold in the room, but so warm with the tea. As always, we're going to play 2 games in this video. And then if you're enjoying how the arena's running, the rest of the games are going to come up shortly. I like the curve of this deck, to be honest. It's got a pretty good late game, except for that fucking Reckless Rocketeer. And then the early game, there's plenty of stuff there too, so it all seems fine. Okay. Well, let's hold back on this. This I'd actually rather play later in the game, so I can play it and another creature at the same time. I don't really want to just play it and have it sit there. Chillwind Yeti, though, let's make sure we have that on turn 4. It's a good turn 4 drop. And hope we get something earlier on. Well, that is actually not a fortuitous mulligan for Papa Boris. Execute, of course, doesn't really work if you have no damage source. And the Gurubashi is even slower than the Yeti. Well, Cleave could be the most amazing card ever, or just a total waste of time. We'll see what my opponent plays. Okay, that's a good start. All we need is a 2 toughness creature next turn, and we're in business. Heroic Strike. Okay, that's good. So we're getting our removal here. Nothing to do on turn 3, so actually if he plays something like hefty, I can actually Cleave and execute, maybe? And then holding up the fort against a Hunter is nice, especially because I know I have good drops coming up. Alright, no, my opponent's not obliging me. He is not going to play another creature for me to Cleave. But this is a really, really good draw. So, if I hadn't had this to draw, I would have really sucked, because my opponent would play a creature next turn, and I'd have to choose between cleaving or playing the Yeti. Here, I don't really have to choose so much, because my opponent's either going to play something, and then I got this bear to help me out, or my opponent's going to kill the bear, but then he's not going to do anything else. Shattered Sun Cleric. Good play, sir. Good play. Well, my 3-drop trades for his 1-drop, and then he has a creature left on the board. Fiery War Axe. We'll save that for later. Let's actually just play the Chillwind Yeti. Pass turn. Let's make sure we get a creature onto the board. Otherwise, I was just going to Fiery War Axe kill his thing. I'd rather, you know, take the aggressive step, put something on the board, and just threaten to bash through the old-fashioned way. When you play a class like Warrior, who doesn't really have good removal, that's kind of how you have to treat removal, is you have to use your big creatures as removal. Alright, that's 1 creature. Has he got a steady shot or another creature? He's hovering over the steady shot. Yep, there it goes. And he's going to smash ahead of me, which is exactly right, given that I'm probably going to kill this anyway. No reason to make that trade for me. So I've got actually a lot of different things I could do. One is I could Cleave, that would kill the Leper Gnome, damage this, and then execute it, finish it off. It's one option. Another option is to play the Fiery War Axe, kill the Shattered Sun Cleric, and swing around, or I should just kill the leper gnome. That way I'm only spending one card and I'm leaving this axe in my hand. Another option is actually just to kill the Shattered Stone Cleric and then play a Gurubashi Berserker and not give a damn. Lots of different options here. I kind of like the idea of putting stuff on the board, so we're going to do this and this. So the Leper Gnome can now finish off my Yeti, but in that case, it was a Stone Cold 2-for-1 because the Yeti killed 2 creatures, and I've still got this on the board. And this actually is pretty terrible, but in this particular case, it could be okay. If the Hunter doesn't have Arcane Shot, I could swing for 5 damage and maybe live for another turn, swing for 5 damage again. You never know. Peppermint tea. So tasty. Alright, my opponent, Tortero, the Hunter. That's a very good Hunter name. Mulls over his options, decide to play Twilight Drake. Fair play. If he has an Inner Rage, it could actually kill my Yeti. That appears not to be the case. Alright. That should be his turn, I would presume. Okay. Well, Mortal Strike is actually really good here. Another option would be Heroic Strike, but then I really don't get to do anything with the extra mana except put this axe into play. Now, I could put the axe, smash the Yeti, and then execute it, but that seems awfully silly. So yeah, let's use the Mortal Strike here. Hang on, I could actually run the Gurubashi and get it down to 3 health, but charge it up. Would that be worth it? I don't actually think that would be worth it. Let's just keep it simple here. I'm going to take a small risk. I'm going to put a Fiery War Axe into play. The risk is then that my opponent will play an Acidic Swamp Ooze and kill my axe, but that's only one common card out there that kills the weapons. I didn't even see a single Ooze in my draft. You know, my opponent might never have seen it. Even if he saw it, he might not have drafted it. Even if he drafted it, he might not have drawn it. I'm not really going to worry about that. He has a ton of cards. He hasn't really been playing much. Yeah, he's got 8 cards in here? Jesus. I guess he drew one from the Drake. And I spent a removal card to kill the Drake, so he kind of, sort of came out ahead on that one. Secret. If that's Freezing Trap, that's very irritating. Oh my god, it's probably Freezing Trap. I mean, that would be the best secret to have here, and of course, as we all know, Hunters always have the best secrets. Alright, he's dropping a Voodoo Doctor down. And he's gonna put it back in his hand. Alrighty. Do you want to play it back down? Come on, let me cleave ya. He's coining the Steady Shot. Oh, no, damn it. I don't have a thing to cleave with. Well, oh, this is perfect. We're gonna use the Wolf Rider to fish out the Freezing Trap. If that's Explosive Trap, I'll be sad. Nope, I guessed correctly. Woo! Papa Boris, he knows how to read them. We're going to kill off this panda, armor up, and then cry about the fact that there's nothing else left to do for us here. My opponent has 5 cards plus this bugged one for 6 total. I have actually 7 cards on the screen, and I have a hero ability that cancels out his Steady Shot, so it'll be a little bit difficult for him to burn me out. I do have Cleave and Execute to kill stuff, and Heroic Strike plus my Fiery War Axe is 7 damage, which is quite a lot. And I still have this Wolf Rider here, who's kind of expensive, but, you know, he'll remove things. Ah, Gurubashi Berserker. That is actually a bit of a problem. Leroy Jenkins, where's Whirlwind when you need it, eh? So I could actually, yeah, I think I'm going to get a bit greedy. I'm going to run in like this. I'm going to execute his. And let's actually play the Reckless Rocketeer here. And swing for 5. Hold on to this axe. I know he's got a Voodoo Doctor that's going to be worth killing. Going to be a bit tricky for my Hunter opponent to actually deal with this with removal spells. He'd need like a Beast and Kill command to kill this. Multi-Shot will kill the Rocketeer, but not the Gurubashi. Arcane Shot would kill the Rocketeer. Looks like he wants to play the Voodoo Doctor. Those bugged cards are still playable, thankfully. It would be sad if they weren't. Uh-oh. What's this? Explosive. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Explosive Shot. That's pretty good. Oh my Christ. He just killed a 5 mana and a 6 mana creature. Okay. Well, this seems fine. We'll play Stampeding Kodo to kill that Voodoo Doctor for free. Leroy Jenkins. He gets 2/1/1s. I can kill one of them. Yeah, we'll take that chance. So we'll kill one of them to stop him from having a guaranteed kill on Leroy here. If that Voodoo Doctor weren't in play, Leroy plus Kodo is a kind of combo. I could have also played Leroy and Cleave, which is a bit awkward, and then I wouldn't have been able to play the Kodo. So yeah, that seems like a fine move. My opponent has to, again, have an answer here. Another explosive shot would actually be rather perfect. Okay, I can finally use Cleave. Now just stop playing minions, okay? No more minions. You are done playing the minions. Woo! Nope, my mind tricks are not working here. Multi-shot! Ah, Jesus. Well, Leroy was a bad fireball. That's all he was. Tortero, the hunter. He's whittling me down here. Well, finally Cleave can actually be played. I will take it. I could actually play this and it. No, we're just going to play Cleave. Do it while it's good. Play the Wolf Rider. Hopefully there are no more explosive / multi-shots here. And I'm actually almost able to kill my opponent. 3/6 plus 4 is 10. Heroic Strike is a shockingly large quantity of damage. And I can here armor up against his hero ability, so it'd be a little bit tricky for him to beat me. Because I gain life and he doesn't. Oh, like I said, this card, whenever it comes down, it's just always so frustrating. Oh, fuck me. Are you kidding? God damn it. Ugh. Oh, he's gonna go over me. Ooh, reckless play, sir. Reckless. Uh-huh. Well, this actually is very difficult for me to deal with. Let's do this. Let's play this. And I can't smash this up with Heroic Strike because then I would die to the hero ability, so let's actually make sure we cancel out his hero ability. Pass the turn. This way my one damage dealing guy is the one that pops the Divine Shield. Of course, if my opponent has a silence, he just wins the game right here. This was, God, such a good card. And it's such a good follow-up. The double rares here, making it work for my opponent. Okay, that's pretty innocuous. I shall accept it. 16 health. Ah, damn it. That's actually, you know what? That's actually really unfortunate. I could have almost blasted through and killed this. But, oh, man, are you kidding me? Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. This is bad now. This is officially bad. He had some frickin' good cards here. Ah, damn everything. Well, he's going to make the decision for me to pop the Divine Shield, so that's fine. And he's going to swing on by here. Smart move, because he knows that I need to make the trades. I don't think I can deal with all this stuff, and I definitely can't kill him. What if I draw my silence? What have I got? 7, 10, 13, 17? Oh my god, if I draw silence. Come on, silence. Come on, silence. That's not silence. Oh, Whirlwind is the opposite of helpful here. Oh, jeez. Can I even, in theory, survive? I don't think I can. So what I can do is I can run in with my Wolf Rider. Whirlwind, it'll finish this off. This will get down to the point where my Frostwolf can trade with it. And then he's going to hit me for 3/5. I'm at 6 health. Okay, in theory, I survive, so we'll do this. Do this, play Whirlwind. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14 damage! This 3 health won him the game. Yeah, 7 plus 3 is 10, 14 damage. That is all she wrote, folks. Well, what we have to do then is kill this guy, kill this guy. I might as well kill that thing, because it's going to hit me anyway. Go down to 1 health, armor up, and it's a little bit of a precarious situation here. Obviously, any kind of damage whatsoever will just kill me. His hero ability cancels out my armor every turn, so our hero abilities do nothing. And he's got 2 extra cards in this top-decking war, and I'm at 1 life, so I'm not exactly fancying my odds. Oh, what do you have here? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, so he had 2 terrible cards to finish me with. That is a game. Man, I really felt like I was in the lead for that whole game. What on earth went wrong? I had so many ways to deal with his threats. I guess I'll have to look back. I made some little choices that I thought were fine. Maybe they weren't. Oh my god. Alright, well, that was game number 1. As I mentioned before, I'm posting these runs no matter what, so regardless of how much of a fail this may end up being, I don't know yet, it's getting posted. And I do want to like play lots of different classes, you know, to have variety on the channel, but at the same time, I don't really want to play some classes that much. Warriors, Hunters, Warlocks, and probably Rogues, I don't really want to play that much. So we'll see. We'll see how many more runs of this sort I do. Okay, so it's tempting to play Knife Juggler on turn 1 with the coin, so I can axe on turn 2, kill my opponent's play, and then start swinging with the Knife Juggler. That might be better than the alternative. We'll see if he has a turn 1 play. I would totally coin out a Northshire, or a Fiery War Axe if you had a Northshire Cleric. Yeah, let's just go for it. I've got something to do on turn 2, so coining on turn 1 is reasonable. Slam could also be used as removal.
Shields up.
Aha. Well, that is a pretty good piece of fodder for the Fiery War Axe. I am now the warrior with a turn 2 Fiery War Axe. I am that which is hated by all. Slam is actually really great here. Slam plus the Fiery War Axe will kill pretty much anything my opponent could think of playing, such as that, and even draw me a card. Look at that. Well, I might actually... Well, I'm definitely slamming this thing, that's for sure. Let's see what my card is, because you always want to draw cards first. Frostwolf Warlord. You know, for a priest, the difference between 1 health and 2 health doesn't matter, so I'll actually save my axe and use the Knife Juggler to finish off the Demolisher. Priests don't have any effects that deal 1 damage. Ah, Scarlet Crusader. Very good answer to this situation. Well, let's see if I get lucky. I basically need the Knife Fling to hit the Divine Shield. No such luck. Ah, well, I'll pop the Divine Shield, regardless. If my opponent had 1 more creature out, I could have cleaved. Alas, it was not to be. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Jesus! Ah! Stampeding Kodo, ruining my life. Ah! This is actually terrible. Everything I play just dies to this thing. This is a 4/4. Yep, you know what? Can't always make good plays. Sometimes you have to make the least bad plays. You know, now I wish I had taken the Ventrico Mercenary. That would be a hell of a lot better here. Technically, the Kodo can't kill it without some help. He's gonna spend half his mana stealing my cards. Good luck finding good ones. Oh, fuck you. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I ran out all my luck in those Hunter and Paladin arenas. Cause, holy shit fuck, this is a show. Yeah, we're just gonna cleave. I'm not going to let that Northshire Cleric live. So I spent 2 cards to kill 2 cards. It's all good, baby. It's all good. We'll probably play the Argent Commander here next turn. Unless what he plays has like more than 4 health. Maybe then this will be appropriate. Ah, that guy. Okay. Well, I think actually... I can't play the Monkey and the Warsong Commander because this dude can kill the Monkey and then the Fiery War Axe can kill the Warsong, which would be a little bit sad. But what I am going to do, I think, is just play this and swing. So he can kill this just by, you know, popping Divine Shield with the axe and then killing me with the Assassin, but if he does, then he does. Oh my god, what does he have here? Holy Smite. Ah, that's a pretty good way of dealing with Divine Shields. He's gonna use the Fiery War Axe. Oh my god, of all the cards in my deck, he could have stolen this goddamn monkey. No, he had to get the War Axe. I see. I see how it works. Okie dokie. Smack. Well, what's interesting is that after this hits me, I can actually use Mortal Strike for 6 damage and kill it. So there's no need to rush just yet. Let's go ahead and play the Reckless Racketeer. Oh, this is awkward. Crap. If I armor up, I'm going to be at 20 health. This will take me down to 13. I'm going to... God damn it. Shit. Well... Yeah, I'm actually... You know what? I'm just not going to armor up. I'm going to hope my opponent thinks I'm making a mistake. He could realize, if he's really good, that that's what I'm doing, is playing around Mortal Strike. But hopefully he doesn't. So now I'm down to 11 health. Alright, we got Mortal Strike here. This guy works nicely for my opponent against my taunters because they both deal only 1 damage. But I'm okay with that because I can silence it. He got a Fiery War Axe. Golly Jesus. Now my opponent has to be somewhat careful. Actually, I could. Oh no. Mind Vision. God, use your own damn cards. Quit taking my cards, you ass. Oh my god, he got that. Oh, fuck my life. Well, this is one of those games where it just all goes wrong. All the way. I can deal... Oh, of course, this has charge now. That's great. That's great. I'm really glad this all happened. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay. This arena really makes me wish I didn't have to post my bad runs. Okay, so I can deal 5 damage to my opponent. I cannot kill it. God, he got really great use out of that charger. This is ridiculous. Better be something good. Nope, nothing good. Well, we have to play this. We have to silence this. We have to play this. And then we have to kill his stupid fucking charger thing. And trade that off. Pass the turn. This is just horrifically bad. So you can just kill my taunter. Now he's got a nice life advantage. Both of us heal, so no advantage from the hero ability. That is a premier creature. I have piece of trash. He got another premier creature. And this is a disaster. Alright. Let's see if we can get something good here to draw against Pure Malice. Razorfin Hunter. Razorfin Hunter. That's what I get. Okay, let's see what we got here, folks. We can deal 2, 3, 4... No, I have to take everything I've got to kill that thing. In theory, I survive. He kills this with the Patriarch, or with the Yeti. Then he's got 5 damage. Yeah, I'll pass the turn. Oh my god, I cannot believe, I literally cannot believe how bad this game went. I actually think it, I literally think it didn't happen and I am just dreaming. That is what I think. Berserker. Okay, so my opponent just played gobs of non-stop quality cards. And when his cards fell short, he stole mine. And this is not gonna cut it. Alright! Woo! Good start to this arena, folks. The rest of the videos are going to be coming shortly. Excuse me, the rest of the games are going to be coming shortly. We're kicking things off with some nice quality 0-2 warrior action. I think as good as variety is for the channel, I should be allowed to mulligan some classes. Maybe warrior is going to get added to that mulligan list. But if by some incomprehensible reason you enjoyed this video, do please click like and or subscribe. And we'll see you shortly with the rest of the games.